Dean Ashton, having heard those, I say, in my opinion, hollow apologies from those in the hierarchies, in the upper echelons of some of the biggest clubs in football, if it wasn't for the response of these fans, these apologies wouldn't have come. And there's a reality to this. They will be back with something else. Project Big Picture, I thought we'd sent a strong message. You know, the idea that they didn't understand how the fans might feel. Well, what happened when Project Big Picture was on the table? It was only a few months ago. Fans were outraged by it. What did they actually think fans would feel about the Super League?
They only thought of themselves. It's as simple as that. And they may be hollow, the apologies, but it was quite nice. It was nice to see them grovel, to be honest, and understand, hopefully, a fraction of what they've caused just from actually putting this on the table. And to be honest, Hugh, I mean, I've said before on talkSPORT, I was never a fan as a kid, so I never went to games. I didn't support a club, and then I became a footballer, and I was in my own bubble as a footballer, as many footballers are, and you take supporters very much for granted. I just turned up at football stadiums, and they were there. And I just thought, wow, they're there. I didn't think at all about where they'd come from, how far they'd travelled, how much they'd saved up and worked hard, extra hours, at whatever it took to pay for their ticket to be there. I didn't understand that. I just thought they turned up, supported me as a player and as a club, and that was it. I never even thought about what else happened besides that. And I underestimated the importance of supporters, even as a player, because I'd never been a fan. I never understood that, what fans go through and what the club means to them, that I took them for granted. And it's only since I've stopped finishing, the last 12 and 13 years, that I've learnt what people go through, how much it affects them day to day, depending on what their club is doing week in, week out. Now, you know, they maybe think that they can quantify how much a club is worth, how much a player is worth, you know, how much they can make if they were to go and get into this European Super League. What you cannot quantify is passion, is generation after generation of families supporting the same club. You can't quantify the relationships these fans have with the people that they sit next to for year after year after year, and the people at the club that maybe they know, the people that are selling the bit of food or the drink, or the people that let them into the you can't quantify that. And that's, I think, what they've realised is straight away the outpouring and the anger from the supporters, because of the history, because of what fans actually mean to a football club and what that football club means to the fans. Hopefully they get it. Hopefully they understand that you cannot quantify the passion of a football supporter. And I was just delighted to both listen to it over the last couple of days on talkSPORT. I had my earphones in all the time, listened to it last night, especially your show. You know, the way that was unfolding, and the sort of happiness that was shown from supporters in playing such a crucial role in making them step down. I just thought it was incredible.